Hey guys, Mecha-san here, and we got another Watch Mojo video that's also a viewer recommended. Long time viewer here, Endeavor. And top 10 video game villains with justifiable motives. I can already see the elusive man being on this list. He's wrong in many ways, but yeah, you can sort of see why. See why he went through all this. Ooh, boy, I'm pretty sure this was also gonna be a massive trip down memory lane. Also, possible spoilers here for games I have not played yet. So if that happens, people, I'm gonna have to skip. I'm gonna have to skip to avoid spoilers. Please understand that. Don't get mad. Try to avoid as much spoilers as I can, which is very hard to.
You know what? We can kind of see their point. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down.
I got Metal Gear.
Top 10 video game villains who had justifiable motives.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we'll be looking at the video game villains who convincingly blurred the
Injustice,
line between
really?
good and evil due to just how sympathetic they're in.
Do they count? I mean,
Whether they
it's
were
technically
right or wrong, at the very least, we could understand their perspective.
I don't. Does Injustice really count because it was originally it's a comic book and
a voice that has played a villain in nearly every genre of the video game ecosystem. One day, I want to play the ultimate villain, L.A. Traffic Man. Seriously, it's that intense.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
not
see that.
kidding, people in the comment section.
Let's get ready to mojo!
Oh boy, yes, I can imagine.
A valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
Number 10, Lord Iman, Shadow of the Colossus.
I played the PS3
For the most
version,
part, this
but
sagely figure remained ambiguous right up until the game's conclusion, wherein he ordered his followers to drive a sword right into Wanderer's corrupted body.
Yep.
As far as theories go, due to how desperately Iman tries to have Wander killed off, many believe it was he who had Mono murdered in an attempt to prevent her from awaking Dormin. Though his actions are a tad on the bloody side, he carries them out to keep the equally ambiguous deity from being resurrected. You can't say that the world would be a better place with Dormin roaming around.
And yep, bringing up the truth.
Sometimes protecting the innocent from a giant horned shadow involves breaking a few eggs.
Yeah, especially back in primitive societies like this.
Number 9. Alma,
Oh
Fear series.
boy, yeah. Yeah, once you learn everything,
She's
especially
undoubtedly one of the freakiest villains in all of gaming. What with her creepy laugh, long black hair, ominously
yeah,
covering her
and I
face,
still
and the
felt
fact she's a
sorry
little
for
girl
her.
ghost thing. That's like horror 101.
I still felt sorry for her actually.
Alma's psychic traits made her the focus of intense experiments at the hands of the Armacham Corporation.
And her own father.
Beginning when she was just 3 years old. From that point on, she was sedated, put into an induced coma, locked in a vault, and even impregnated
that third,
with scientific
second
prototypes in the
game.
hopes of creating a race of psychic humans.
I mean, yeah, second I remember
So,
that.
Yeah,
And
I'd
the
say
third
that
here.
qualifies as revenge DLC for her entire life.
Yes. Oh, and this moment right here, yeah. Rest in peace.
Number 8.
I felt sorry for her.
Scorpion, Mortal Kombat series.
Yeah, I have.
Khan's death did nothing to
I
relieve Scorpion's
heard this guy's
pain.
story.
This spear-throwing specter
I don't play
has
Mortal
remained a
Kombat, but I
Mortal
have
Kombat
heard
fan
his little
favorite
backstory
for
thanks to the
decades.
death battle.
Since his debut in the first game back in 1992,
With,
he's
Ryu.
captivated players with his brutal fighting style, flaming skull face, and of course, his love of yellow. Okay, and his catchphrase,
Get over here! Get over here! And the fact that his underneath the mask is a freaking Skeletor.
What casual gamers may not know is that Scorpion has a rather tragic past. He initially joined the Shirai Ryu, a clan of ninjas, to provide for his family. After his loved ones were killed, Scorpion became an agent of vengeance, willing to do anything to resurrect his clan, even if it meant teaming up with Netherrealm tricksters like Quan Chi. Despite
ones
his
who
demonic
were
appearance,
responsible for all
Scorpion
that.
is a pretty good dude. Sure, he'll pull your intestines out of your butthole with his bare hands, but I'd still go shopping with him at Whole Foods.
Yeah,
As the
name me
spirits
another
of his kin
Mortal Kombat
immobilized
character who doesn't do
Quan
that.
Chi, Scorpion slew him, finally avenging their deaths.
All right.
Number 7, Loghain MacTier,
Eh.
Dragon Age Origins.
It
I don't
doesn't
play
even
Dragon
offend me
Age.
because it happens to
I'm
be
just
true.
not that big into
Sometimes the sense of
fantasy.
duty turns men into
Many of you
monsters.
guys know that I
Throughout Origins,
really do
Loghain
not like
served
magic.
As the commander of the Feral Den.
There are
After
obvious,
having betrayed
like,
his king and the Grey
exceptions
Warden,
to
leaving them
that
to
thought
be
here. I
killed
mean,
by the Dark
I have played the
He
Fable
then declares
games.
himself king
Well,
and puts false
second
blame
one,
on the
and
Wardens. While he may seem like a
that's it.
one-dimensional villain, it's clear that his intentions were just.
Heavenly
and that
Sword
he
I also
sees
played. I
himself
like
as a
that game,
necessary
but the
evil to
sword
protect
was
his
not
country
much for
before
magic.
lesser men lead it to ruin.
The currency of war.
I know I'd
is
played some more
life.
fantasy
You pay
games.
it and pray that the outcome is worthwhile.
Considering his homeland was invaded, his dog was killed, and he was forced to watch his mother be
Yeah.
violated, you can see why he's tired of these motherfucking nations called Orlais.
If anyone should make this
Yep,
sacrifice,
just the
it ought to be
dog
me.
part is enough. I
Make
mean, it was
known
enough
that I
for
have to atone for.
John
Number
Wick.
6, Superman, Injustice, Gods Among Us.
I know.
I know it's an original story made for this game, but instead a different, like, you know, Elseworld, different Earth thing, but I don't know. Having it be a comic character who technically originated from a comic book, even with origins and everything from a comic book, it feels wrong here. Definitely, it's very questionable at best here, which, surprise, surprise, Watch Mojo video being questionable. But yeah, just you should have stuck with pure video games, pure video game story, franchise, stuff like that.
Go on. I'm fine.
The Man of Steel is supposed to be the pillar of peace and compassion. The guys over at
But after
NetherRealm
what Joker
Studios
did?
say otherwise. In an alternate dimension, Supes is a global dictator and leader of a tyrannical regime.
Yeah?
Though he's undeniably in the wrong, it's easy to see how he slipped so far from the path of righteousness.
Yep.
He was tricked into murdering his wife and unborn child by the maniacal Joker, who
Oh.
also blew up Metropolis with a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
I know it's soon, but
Tell me, what would have if Superman did not kill the Joker in this scene? What would have happened to him? It's like, you're going back to Arkham and everything like that, blah, blah, blah. No! After what he did, set up a nuke in Metropolis, killing God knows how many, you gotta put a fucking bullet to the head. Screw the trial, screw everything. No, summary execution. Fusion, as violently as possible, please. That's what you gotta do. Oh God, I swear, if Superman did not kill him here, yay, thank you. Someone finally killed a fucking Joker. I am so sick and tired of people trying to get Batman to do the deed. It's like, why don't you do the deed? You kill the Joker. That's what, the Joker wants Batman to do it. Why do you want to give Joker the satisfaction of that? Or any satisfaction at all? I would just... God.
ever love again? Maybe you won't kill your next family.
Oh!
Speed bump of circumstances proves to be too much for the big boy scout. leading him
Yes.
to kill the Joker and lose all sense of morality in the process. From there, he becomes pretty dead set on forcefully trying to make a world without violence and crime, even though he initiates violence and crime. Anyway, good intentions, terrible execution.
Yeah. Understandable, too. Damn.
Number 5, Elusive Man, Mass Effect series.
Called it.
We're at war.
Ow.
No one wants to admit it. but
Number 5,
humanity
too.
is under attack.
That's not bad.
Say hello to the brains and driving force behind
Hello,
Cerberus.
Jack Harper.
Paramilitary group with the belief that humanity deserves a higher standing in the wide reach.
Seriously, though, I want a
Fueled by what
continuation
many in Citadel
to Mass
space would
Effect
consider
Andromeda.
Radical views, the Elusive Man
But
will do anything
they
for
need to
humanity
create
send
a
metaphorical
dedicated
Don't be
engine.
short-sighted. Our best chance against the
I
Reapers
mean, it could
is to
also
turn their
a
own
dedicated
resources
engine,
against them.
obviously
That
for
being
both
said,
this
he's also
and
the first to attempt to
Dragon
stop the
Age.
Reapers from
Screw
exterminating all life in
Frostbite.
the galaxy.
In fact, from what I hear, Frostbite is starting to fail in what it's supposedly good at. So forget it.
Races and later becomes indoctrinated, but you'd still side with him in the fight for survival over extinction. There, I said it.
You still side, yeah, but the price too high.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
His price is way too high.
King Logan.
Okay, pause. Okay, whoa, pause it. Okay, this is a spoiler for me actually. I still have Fable 3 for the 360 here. Maybe I'll play it one day, but I don't want to be spoiled, so I'm gonna have to skip this one. I mean, the odds of me playing Fable 3 is kind of low, but all the same.
Number 3, Marlene and the Fireflies. The Last of Us.
Oh yeah. Again.
Jesus.
Doctor? Is the life of a little girl worth more than humanity's potential salvation? These guys seem to think so. After trekking across the remains of a world gone to dog shit, Joel learns that Marlene and the Fireflies want to euthanize Ellie and harvest her brain, as they believe that it holds the secret to a potential cure. Joel swiftly puts a stop to that by murdering every Firefly he comes across.
Please. You just come after her.
So, so much for that. Of course, you have to wonder, did Marlene deserve death for her willingness to sacrifice Ellie? Is Joel justified in murdering all these people and potentially dooming the human race? There are no easy answers. Only horror and facial hair.
Yeah, this is a situation where no one was right, no one was wrong. It's just, but God, there had to be a way to get the cure without having to euthanize her. Come on. There probably was, but it would be more time consuming, and the world doesn't have the time. Or with that fungus going out of control. I get that. I have not played this game. I know it's incredible, and I mean, the creators of Uncharted, for crying out loud, yeah, but I just never got the interest to play Last of Us, even though good chance I'd very much enjoy it. One of those games where I think, you know what? Nah. It's like that for me. But I don't know. I mean, granted, I know Ellie had a natural immunity, like a godsend thing. There has to be more. There has to be more people. I mean, it's probably a 1 in a billion thing, but again, there's gotta be. There has to be a better. They gotta make a safer way to extract the cure from her without having to kill her or making her a vegetable. Because, Sorry.
Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
Lied.
I swear.
Number 2, Illidan's Storm Rage.
Okay, I think it'd be cool if in the second game, which is coming out, Ellie learned the truth and decides, you know what, I'm gonna turn myself in, do it myself. Like, do I want to live in this world or help save it, be the martyr that helps bring salvation? Almost, I wonder if that's gonna be the case.
Warcraft series.
We are doomed.
Now, the Warcraft series.
Unless we find another way to fight them.
I liked the movie.
We'll find.
I have not played Warcraft ever in any way, shape, or form.
Is full of atrocities that have
but after watching the movie, seeing everything, it made me want to know more.
Nothing on his quest for
and in fact, leaving the movie theater, I actually went on my phone and looked up the wiki. Just learn everything about the orcs, who the characters were, and everything.
They will stop at nothing to destroy our world.
Well, yeah, I mean,
will sacrifice everything to save it.
He also reached his breaking point when his love, Tyrannid, chose his brother over him.
Ouch.
That's been smart for a few millennia.
Yeah.
His ruthless disposition only grew worse when he was imprisoned for 10,000 years for creating another well of eternity. He's clearly a bad dude, but we can still see little sprinkles of goodness in there. Little birthday cupcake sprinkles.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking about. Yummy.
You are not prepared.
Number 1.
Revolver Ocelot.
Metal Gear series.
Only played Revengeance.
But you're mine now.
We're not really sure if Ocelot is good or not because, quite frankly, we've struggled to keep up with him throughout the series.
Get on! I'm on your side!
This gunslinger has seemingly changed alliances like everyone else changes their underpanties. He's been
Yeah.
a primary antagonist, anti-villain, and conceivable hero across the various installments of the franchise. Turns out that
It's
all
amazing what a
Ocelot
hair
has ever
change can
wanted
do.
was liberation from the all-controlling Patriots. His manner is egotistical. His methods show a disregard for human life, and he clearly loves torturing people. But at the end of the
Damn.
day, Ocelot was always being driven by a desire to free humankind. Talk about an extreme example of the end justifying the means.
Boy, yeah.
You're pretty good. Pretty good.
Huh?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo.
Most of the lists here, I was like, I got no attachment because I never played the game. But for the most part, I can, yeah, make them sympathetic. But you still have to kill them. You still have to put a bullet in their head. You still have to chop their heads off, burn the remains, completely turn them into dust and ash. You understand. In other case, like again, The Last of Us is like, yeah, one life to save the entire human race. I understand that Joel did lose his daughter after all this, and sees Ellie as like surrogate, but oh boy, it's hard. So everyone, tell me, are there any other villains from video games that you feel were sympathetic, had justifiable motives and everything like that? Tell me in the comment sections down below. I'm honestly surprised there wasn't an honorable mentions for this one. As always, like and subscribe for more videos. Till the next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.